just finished moving them again. We're moving them every day, which is really good, I think, number one, because they're nibbling on grass, and I definitely don't want them to be nibbling on their poop. What? What thing on? I don't know what thing is on. Airplane! Yes. I was hoping to get them before they lay down. They're pretty predictable. They eat, they poop, and then they lay down. And I thought everybody had pooped before the move. That's the way I try to time it. But I also try to do it before they lay down. Yes, they're gonna go sleep. You getting in a ass whooping. Ow! Ow!
Okay.
Okay.
I'm better?
Yes, I'm all better. Thank you. No. Ow! Oh, that hurts so bad.
Wait.
Well, get my butt, huh? But yeah, I think moving them every day. I mean, of course, you know, I mean, it's still like grassy area, and it's not like all mudded up or anything like that. This is okay. So this is day 4, and we've gone. Have I moved them twice a day? Because we were up there behind the truck. That's weird. Okay. So maybe we moved them twice a day, which more the merrier. I think I got maybe 1, maybe 2 if I get around that piece of equipment over there. Maybe 2 more moves in this lane, and I like this one because this is like all shade.
Boots. Boots.
And we have a cover for the top, and we've got another project in the works. If I can re-fence the back so I can use the hog pen over there with the 10 by 10 and put it at the gate and feed, have it open and feed their food in there, maybe they'll go on in. Of course, then I'll have to drag it all the way out here. And then we can add the other basically pin to it. I want them, the calves, to have plenty of space to run and exercise and move about, and they do that. They'll run from one end to the other, and one day they crash. One of them crashed right into it. But that's good. That's good. I don't care if they're burning off energy. You go right ahead. I want him to be as healthy as possible. 63, like I said, he's still a little iffy, but at least he does get up. He's kind of like where the others were at day 1. And we're still fighting that, but I still have hopes he'll be alright. And 63, he has the most flies on him, but the rest of them, they don't have nowhere near the amount of flies on them. I've seen 2 or 3. And I'm hoping it's because of this moving, and I'm hoping that with the continued, what our plans are for moving them, we pretty much figured that this one is not going to, this property with all its hills and valleys and whatnots, it's not going to be really feasible to do what I want with the small paddocks and moving. Probably the best for the cattle, and then I might be able to run the chickens. And if I get some bigger pigs, then, well, that's here because you can see right along the side there where like it goes along, like it's did drop off all the way up. I'm trying to get him as much shade and into the trees as possible because I don't want to, I want to try to utilize as much of the shade up this way as I can. And these will be moved so we can go up that way. And of course the vehicles. So that'll take care of this out here. Shouldn't have to bush hog that this time anyway. Of course, ideally I'd really love to come behind it with the goats. Not the goats, but the chickens. Just have to see if I get their hog panel pinned up. Maybe I can do that with the pigs. Of course, I'm gonna have to catch those little suckers. So that will be an adventure. I'm thinking that it'll probably take me a week of probably taking like one of these pens and the goats and the other stay together, and then the goats here just require a little bit better fencing, you know. And I really want to have my nanny goats. I really want to do goat's milk, and I got my cow, so I really want to do cow milk. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm just going to have to get up in the mornings and actually get dressed, and instead of just, you know, jumping right from, you know, the bed into, get out of my coffee, pup. Get out of my coffee, pup. I'm going to have to get dressed and have coffee and then go over and do what I want to do at Destiny's house, our old house. That's my daughter. And little man here, because that over there is flat, and we figure that we're going to be able to do the rotation over there a whole lot easier. And we'll do a barn there, and well, we've got a barn there anyway, so but we do want to move it. It's a well, I'll show you pictures. So we're hoping that we can drag it to the middle, and we want to do at least, well, we drew it out yesterday with basically a drag. We've cut it before to basically to show like 4, you know, but we laid it out to what our new plan is. Basically the barn in the middle of the field. We were going to do 3 paddocks, but now we see that we'll just do 4, and on each side, and a lane down the middle to the barn, basically a road, and the center section will essentially be open, and we're going to do 2 stalls on each side. They'll be 10 by 10, so that'll be 4 of them, and that way if we need it, or basically we've got room that we can go ahead and do what we want to do there, like if we do end up having like 4 milk cows or whatever, you know, basically we'll be able to do in the future, because it's when it comes to the milk cows, we're only gonna go with the Dexters. I know I've got some Holsteins here, but of course they're all boys, so it is my hope that we could talk to some of the dairy farms and want to do like tarps on the side to make sure that they've got plenty of shade. But we'll just have to see. And then we're going to go all the way up the... Anyway, so, as much as I do like the Holsteins, they're just going to be too big for me. And I need something that is a bit smaller, that I can handle. You know, I'm not exactly a young man, you know, and, you know, I'm sure women can do it, but, you know, me with my issues and that kind of thing, I need something that's as docile and, I don't know, maybe afraid of me as possible. I don't know. I'm not trying to make it afraid of me for sure. I want it to be a cooperation, but basically, I think our operation will just have to be basically over there, and then just try little by little what we can do over here, because I have not developed a plan to, I mean, you know, it's not like, you know, my husband can go down here with the tractor without risk of turning over and that kind of thing, and where I want the animals to do the work, we got to clear it out some before we can put up any fence. I mean, even the, well, even just straight electric, or, I mean, anything. I mean, you know, you've got to, you know, but particularly, you know, what I was going to go with, the woven, like goat woven fencing, electric woven fencing, or however. I don't know. I might be able to do it. I don't know, but I don't think I'll be able to run the goats over here, because I'm going to have better fencing, because they just walk right through, well, to pasture fencing too. But I'm hoping that if I just do the electric and the barbless cable over here, between those two, and of course the little, the Joel Salatin, pull behind things. I've found some on, Amazon. I'm sure they're not the same size as Joel Salatin's, but that's fine. I mean, you know, if a little lighter is better, you know, that's, you know, I'll just put some smaller, you know, smaller amount in them, and hopefully just, you know, have more of them, and that will definitely work for me, and just keep rolling that way, and so, and then the bigger pigs, hopefully the couple of lines of electric wire, that should work, but the goats, I don't think you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pens I can rotate the goats around in here, and I pretty much figure that the cow, so if I can, I do want to go that way, but definitely has to have the cover, and I want to do. exactly a whole lot of disturbance.
We'll sit down. We'll sit down.
You want to sit down? Okay.
Sit down.
But I'm sure that if there was any poop in here, that they cleaned it up. And the calves were just here because they went from right here to right over there and now up that way. And then hopefully we will make it all the way up the lane. I'm going to move the cars. I'm going to move the cars. And I'm hoping that'll give me another week. And that'll be our quarantine.
Take them in there to feed them.
Probably could.
Bring them back in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
Leave them there at night.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all are done with quarantine.
Right there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's probably what it was.
Oh, one of your cigarettes.
Yes. Sure was curious now.
Hey, babies.
Someone is getting hot. I know you're feeling disco.
Early morning out to get that cash. Last night party, then a dine and dash. Where I'm aiming to beat Mediterranean Sea. Club VIP with the penthouse suite. Always bring the heat. Getting hot in the disco. From New York to San Francisco. Keep it cooking like Crisco. Keep it hot in the disco.
Someone is getting hot. Someone is getting hot.
Watch your hand there, because that wire's getting ready to pop. Is it tightening? Yep. Doing pretty tight. I'd go a couple more clicks with it.